Okay, here's a quick overview of the recycling search functionality as it stands now and how to add more stuff. So I've added just a few little things. Obviously the look of this is all just out of the box and will make it look much better. So when you search for a category, you get back this sort of template again, which we'll make beautiful, but for now it has all the components that we need. Has an optional overall headline and an optional area for you to put some text or whatever you want, promotional copy, across the top of the whole search. Then it also has the search results area. And so in this case we did antifreeze / coolant, and it has this box is dedicated to the antifreeze / coolant category. So when you're creating a category, you'll have a place to add this information in there, and it'll be shown once across the search results for that category. Then we get into the actual programs, and each program has the name linked up, some program-wide information about the generalities of the program, and then some optional category-specific information tied to the program. So for example, if there was anything worth of note about Orange Drop related to antifreeze, you could mention it here. Orange Drop is the only licensed program in Ontario to deal with antifreeze recycling, for example. And so that's sort of, there's a template for the programs which we'll get into, and you can associate multiple programs with each category. There are some quick links to go and edit the programs. So this edit is related to the program. This edit is related to the program, and then there's another add thing, which is related to adding a new program to the antifreeze, in this case, category. So I will just click. Actually, I won't click add. What I'll do, that's the overview of the template. What I'll do is I'll go to the control panel where I've put a few links, and there's a quick link to add categories or add programs, and you can also get to that in the main menu up here: structure, taxonomy, recycling categories, and you can add the term. If you click on that, you just go straight to the main page, which I'll be going to. And you can also do the same for recycling programs. Now the tricky bit, I'm not sure how straightforward this is going to be. I haven't built any sort of interface to sort of streamline the process, because I'm not sure, this might work for you, I'm not sure. So the idea is, when we're adding things, we're going to add the programs first, then we add the category and associate the programs with the categories. So I'm gonna go and add a new program. So I'll go to the edit programs. I'll get a list of the existing programs that are there, and there we go. And I'll be able to add a new term. Is just a generic Drupal word for an item in a category. So I'll click add term, and then I will use the sample spreadsheet that Lucy sent, and let's do the Ontario Tire Stewardship. So I'll just copy that, hop back, paste that in there, and the website, and I'm just going to go see if I can steal some real information from the actual program page. Ooh, my God. Alright, so, wow. Where is this? So, like, Where's their... That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff before telling me what they actually even are, do. About us. There we go. So OTS works with a network. There we go. I'll take that. And I'll just use that in the description here. Did that go in there? What's happening here? Oh, I made the mistake of cutting and pasting, and it has fancy code, so let's select all of that. Text, paste, okay, and then get rid of that stuff. Sorry with that. You're going to get little glitches like that as you go stealing pieces from various websites. And now I just have the regular P tags, which is great. Okay, so we're back on track. Phone number, if some programs may or may not have it. If there's other standard fields that you want associated with every program, then definitely let me know, and I can add them easily. So I'll save that. So we've now created that program, and that, it'll go to create a new program as well. You can do many in a row. So back to the control panel. Now I want to create a category. If I don't already have a tire category, let's see what we have. So we have cars. Okay, so I'm going to create a, let's see, where do you have, okay, so you have automotive, engines, tires. Okay, so we're going to add the subcategory tires. Great. Add term, tires, and this is where you put in that information that appears on the right hand side of the results for all tires. So I'll just put in overarching recycle your tires, please. Okay, and in relations is where we set the parental or sibling relation. So cars is basically its dad. And we can ignore that. And when we come down here, we get this box and with an add another. This is called a field collection. It's basically a collection of fields that is together as a group for adding a set template. So I'm going to now choose the Ontario Tire Stewardship Program, and I'm going, if we were putting this program into a number of different areas, so for example if it was the Ontario Electronic Stewardship Program, and so we would create a different entry for it in each of these subcategories. And this is where we'd have the opportunity to write subcategory specific information as it relates to the Ontario Tire Stewardship Program. You may never even use this, I'm not sure, but you'll give me some feedback on it. So I'm just going to put in OTS is Ontario's leading recycler of tires. Okay. Now I can add another program. So for example, do we have something in here that has multiple programs for the same subcategory? I don't see anything jumping out at me. But if there were, you would just do add another, and you would choose a recycling program. And now you see why it's important to do the recycling programs first, so you have them available to you from this list. The reason we're doing that is because the general information about the program you don't have to enter each time if it was going across multiple subcategories. So I'm just going to remove this. because there's only one. And I'm going to save. And of course it wants us to create a new one, another one. So I'm just going to go back to the control panel, or maybe I'll go back to the home page and I'll do the search now. So I'm going to search. These automatically get updated as you create them. So I'll search for tires. And now I get that stuff is generic and static on every search result page if you want it. Or we could cut straight to Recycling Solutions search results for tires. And you'll see there's our overarching recycle your tires plea, our first and only result linked up to their website with some generic information about the program, and in this case some specific information about the program. If we add other fields to the program listings, they would appear in here, and I would style them to get them appropriate. So now let's say we go back here and we realize that we want to change something about this. We wanted to add a sentence there. We could just go straight to the results and go edit, and you can change the program related stuff here. And is Ontario's second leading recycler of tires. And don't worry about stuff like this during the development. The warnings and notices aren't a big deal at this point, and they'll be worked out. So go back to the control panel, and just to review, when we're migrating your final list into this recycling search, the process. Actually, let's do medical. We'll just do a medical one. So the process is we're going to do the categories after we do the programs. So let's add another program here. Add program. Let's do the Ontario Medical Medications Return Program. Okay. Copy. Paste. I'm using my keyboard now to save a bit of time. And the HTTP // that's important. Done. Okay, so we've added that program, so it's available to us. Control panel. Now we're going to add the category. Now, this one is for the medication subcategory. We need a medical category first, so I'll just add that. I won't bother filling anything else. Medications. I'm just ignoring everything else. No programs associated directly with medications. And then I'm going to add a new one. Oh, my bad. I did medications instead of medical. So I've got medications there. So I'll add the medical now. Again, no description. Save. Go to my list of categories. Just put this in the right, maybe alphabetical order of the main items. Save. And then I'll go in to edit the medications program. We'll hook up the Ontario Medications Return Program. And there we go. My dog is barking, so save. Now when we go to the home page, we've got our new categories. Oh, and I'll make the top level categories unselectable when we actually roll this out. Medications, and we're good to go. We don't have anything happening here because we didn't put a descriptions in for medications. So that's something that we can do. Let me know what you think, and I'll tweak it to your needs.